No! What the fuck did I just do? What the fuck did I just do? Idiot. Oh god. Hey! Okay, so probably won't do that again. Hey! Ah, damn. Man. Remember, I'm pretty OP at the moment. Because, yeah, I've got the really crazy weapon. Okay, take it easy. Let me parry this guy. What did I miss? Oh, it's still there. It's still there.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Dead. Maybe. Dead. Oh, run. Dead. Dead. Now I gotta go back and get my stuff. But luckily, I can go this way. But I'm still gonna die grabbing it. No, 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 no! Run! No, one more. Oh, come on, safe zone. There we go. Right. Can go this way. Damn right. Trying to poison me. There's one more. Don't do it. Alright. Excellent. And now, if I go back here, this is the other side of the drone. See? There he is. Where is he? Oh, I don't have to worry about it. 4 souls. Standing there. And see, I've killed all these dudes. See, they're all dead. Well, the dragon has killed them. But if I rest at the bonfire, they'll all respawn. See? There they are again. And yeah, so I've done all this, so I'm just going up here. Remember, I've got like this weapon, which is the best weapon in the game already. And this is the first starting point, so these enemies are very easy to kill at the moment. This is Boulder Knights. It shouldn't be one-hit kills, but I'm quite overpowered at the moment, so. So I'm just like taking it out very easily. So, there's a lift there, and over here is another area. Idiot. Oh, come on. That's that. This is the Black Knight Halberd, and this is the stats that it does here. So if you see on the right side there, the right weapon that I'm using in first hand is 408 damage per hit, which is pretty substantial given what's going on here. So I've also got a shield which gives me stamina regeneration as well. Now I've got this Pyromancy Flame which enables fire and some other stuff. I've got this Sorcerer's Catalyst which I can use for magic casting and whatever. You need substantial, like these are the stats, see the stats on the side here, right? Level 60, that's how many souls I've got, which is effectively a currency to level up with and buy stuff. Vitality is my health, the red bar. Attunement is how many spells I can use. Endurance is stamina. Strength is strength for the weapon. Dexterity is also scaling the weapon. Resistance is how much resistance to elemental things like poison or whatever I have. Intelligence is for spells. And faith is for miracles, which is another kind of spell, but I'm not using any of that, so I'm pretty much a grunt at the moment. And there's another bonfire. So I can level up here, well I can't because I need 21,000 souls, which I don't have. So down here's my friend the blacksmith. There he is.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
And I can reinforce the weapon. I can't reinforce this weapon I've got though because it's already quite reinforced to quite a level, and I need to get these other, the Black Knight Halberd requires 2 Twinkling Titanites, which I don't have, but it does quite a significant amount of damage just by itself, so
I'll be seeing you then.
that's pretty good.
Be careful out there.
What did you say? You said?
Well, hello. You need any...
Alright, I'm going to
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Oh, be careful out there, that's all he said. Alright, so I go through here. There was a massive thing in here that I killed to get past here. Not a boss, but just something blocking the way, like a boss kind of thing. And this is the forest, the trees, enemies, which I of course will kill. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll use the other sword that I've got, which is not leveled up very well, and I'll show you that it's quite difficult. Well, Claymore +6 is pretty good, but I'll try as Zweihander. There we go. Zweihander is not leveled up at all, so it'll take a few hits to kill these two. Go that way. Oh. One hit. Oh, not even 1, 2 hits. 3 hits. So ordinarily it would take me 3 or so hits to kill these dudes. But because I've got quite a strong weapon in the other one, that's blocking with 2-handed. Oops. Ow. Let's see, this is dangerous, so I could die here. Switch back to the other one. So this is an area where I've opened up this area here because yeah, you need to buy a shield, a crest or whatever that opens this area. And this is a bonfire, and that is another player sitting at the bonfire currently. And I'm going to do the same. Press the bonfire, that's going to respawn all the enemies. And yeah, I can attune magic here, so I could just see which ones I want. I've only got 2 magic slots, so I can only attune 2. But I'll go in here, will I? No, I'll go this way. I'll go this other way, through here, which is another area to the side. Yeah, they can invade you. So players can invade you. I mean, I'm currently, if you see on the side there, it says 2 next to the health bar. That basically means I've got 2 of these things called humanities. Oh god, come die, please. Alright, it means I've got 2 humanities, but I haven't used any. And they're just sitting there, like, stuck in, you know, in a mode waiting to be used. The more, you can collect more of them, and effectively, the more you hold on you at any given time, increases your ability for item discovery. So when they drop things, you get more items and so on, or better items. But, yeah, this area here is full of these really big dudes that are quite strong. I'll probably one-hit them with this weapon though, we'll see. Nope, yep, one hit. Okay, cool. Ordinarily they're very, very hard to kill. But I'm pretty much, as I say, OP in the game right now. Or overpowered. So they're going to wake up, the tree's going to wake up, there's one behind me as well. They hit very hard if they're allowed to hit, and the trees just grabbed me. Disappointing. Die, tree. Right, so I got all the purple moss, which is against poison, or heals you for poison. I mean, I'm not really making it like as it should be here because, as I say, I'm extremely overpowered with this weapon. It is the best weapon in the game, and I got it pretty early on. So it doesn't look as difficult as it should be, but extremely difficult otherwise. You're sitting there strategizing how to hit those dudes and run away before getting hit, and all that sort of stuff. I'll just let him do something on me first. We'll see how much he takes. That's reasonable. Oh. Okay. Take it easy. That's enough. Ow. Alright. So, I am currently what you call hollow. I'm not human, which means I'm dead. Let me show you here. I'll take off the helmet and you should be able to see the face is quite gross. Hang on, I'll go next to a wall and that'll help. There we go. Okay, so there he is. That's hollow. He's basically undead, walking around dead. But these humanity things that I have 0, 2 and also here Where are they? Here. 24 I've got. And humanities bring you back to being human. Michael Jackson. Oh, he's bad, alright. He's pretty bad. So, yeah, you see these things here, these orange things on the ground, are actually messages from other players. And I can leave messages for them as well. Try attacking is the recommendation, and you can rate that yes or no. Do you like it or you don't like it? I think it's fairly arbitrary as information, so I'll do that with it. Try luring it out, and that basically means, you know, this is your strategy for the idea of how to get these guys. I'll try and find there's a boss, which is a big, huge butterfly, and see if I can find it. Moonlight butterfly it's called. I think it's up here somewhere. Oh yeah, there he is. He's mate again. Die. And I think I'll go for another drink, because that'll help. I've only got 6 left, but I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. Weakness, close range battle. Okay, so that's a piece of advice for the upcoming boss fight that I'm going to have. And here it is right here. This is a fog wall, and whenever you see a fog wall, you're basically going to go to a boss. So let's hope I don't die at the boss here. I've got 17,000 souls, which is not enough for a level, so I don't really care that much. So yeah, we'll just see if I can beat this boss. I mean, I should be able to. It's a low level boss. I've got, you know, OP weapon. I've got power within, which I can use as well, so that basically boosts all of the attacks by about 40% or something, which is kind of ridiculous. I've got another ring that I could put on, which is this red tear stone ring, which boosts attack when your HP is low. So if the boss is nearly killing you, you basically become really, 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 really strong with your attack. I'm gonna not put it on for now because honestly I don't think I need to. I might be being a bit cocky here, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Moonlight Butterfly. Alright, this thing has attacks to magic. Here it is. But pretty much all you gotta do is dodge the attacks. I mean, bearing in mind that, you know, if I was low level and where I should be effectively low level at this stage of first seeing this boss, one of these magic things that's going to spew out could easily kill me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll kill it almost instantaneously with this weapon that I've got on, or at least more than half. Gotta dodge that stuff. I'm gonna wait till it just comes down here. You gotta bait it on the bridge, which it will do eventually. Oh, so that is a reason it would have been more. There it is. It's coming down now, I think. Come on, mate. Come on down. There he comes. Here he comes. Alright. Oh, what? Look at that. Look at that. What the hell? Shit. That was a bit too easy. I'm sorry. I'm making it look ridiculously easy. It's really not, yeah. I think I should watch Dark Souls for the first time, but anyway. And stupidly overpowered at this point. Was it this way? I think it was this way, yeah, there's something up here. An old giant that's died, I believe. Where is it? All the way up here. he is. Oh, there he is. Pillaged the corpse. So, effectively that was a blacksmith that's died by the looks of it. And he was doing business up here. Watch tower basement key. And a divine ember, which will allow me to use divine weapons. So I can create a divine weapon, which effectively I need to do because there is another area where skeletons will just keep respawning if you kill them with the normal weapons. And you need to use a divine weapon to get rid of them properly. Alright, so I got a very minimal amount of souls for that boss. Remember, this is like a boss that you not ordinarily see at about level 20 or something, and I'm level 60 now. So, yeah, just a bit sort of wrong to see it this way, but... And what did they say? Weakness, close range battle. Yes, we've seen that before. Alright, so back to the forest. If I can remember where to go. Probably not this way. Oh, there's a snake there. Weirdly. Can't remember what that did. Nothing. Okay. It actually did do something, but I don't remember what it was. Alright, so here's all my dead bodies, so I can tell where I've been, I guess. There's no map or anything, so you don't get a map, you don't, you know, sort of have any reference of where you're going. That was from before. Yeah, so you don't really get a reference of where you're going. You just gotta kind of remember where it is. And you do after a while. I mean, if you're not overpowered, then effectively you have to do all these things quite a lot of times in order to pass it, because you're just going to die all the time. And yeah, that's the way that you learn. Now I could level up a particular stat, and I'm not exactly sure which I want to level. It wouldn't be any of these because they're not leveling that weapon anymore. That weapon is basically hard capped until you upgrade it at the blacksmith with the special ember. I might go for endurance because that's always useful. Endurance is the amount of times you can slash the weapon with that green bar before you have no thing left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4 double-handed shots. Now if I use a different weapon, which isn't as heavy and has a different move set, like the one that I was using earlier was this one, the Claymore. This has probably a lot more hits. So 5 or 6 or so. What other weapons would there be? I mean, there's a lot of other weapons that you can use. Like, actually this one was an early game-breaking kind of weapon called a Drake Sword, and you get it by shooting that dragon that you saw before. You get it by shooting his tail, so if you shoot his tail enough times, it's a sort of secret kind of thing. You'll get this weapon. Yeah, but it's a special weapon, so you can't upgrade it normally. You need this special stuff for it. I usually go to a bit sort of quicker. But you have all sorts of weapons. You have halberds and, you know, great swords and all this stuff. Hey. And I'm just heading back now to that blacksmith because I just got a what do you call it? Hey, take it easy. I just got a an ember from that dead guy upstairs after beating that boss. So I can use that and give it to him, and now he'll be able to create divine weapons, or he should be able to anyway. But as you can see, you can't like warp anywhere. You have to kind of walk everywhere, and you have to find where all these places are to go back to where you want to go. Now I haven't shown you the main area yet.
That's a rare ember
It's
you have
like
there.
the hub area
I've
of the
seen one of
game.
those. Might you consider leaving that? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as...
So I don't know whether I should give it to him or not, because I'm not really going to hang out here all that much, but yeah, I might as well anyway, whatever.
Thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
So he can now make divine weapons with this, but I need to get this green titanite shard in order to do it, and there's only certain areas
I'll be
in the
seeing
game
you
where
then.
you can get it. So what I'll do is I'll show you how to go back all the way. Now bearing in mind these are not normally open, there's a big fortress here, but I can't get through it yet. It's called, ironically, Sen's Fortress. And there's a fellow over here who's a really nice, cool NPC character. We call him Onion Head, but his name's Sigmine. And
Still closed. Still closed.
and he's complaining that we haven't opened the gate yet. So,
Still closed. Still closed.
and the way to open the gate is to ring the 2 bells of awakening. I've rang one of them, and the other one's in this really hard sort of area called Blight Town, which I can show you going there. And now there are several ways of getting to these places, and this is a game that you pretty much take whichever path you want if you know how to get there. But when you first play for the first time, you'll probably go a very linear kind of path, which is, the standard sort of way of getting around. But as you saw before up here, when I passed here to come back down here, there is please. There's a lift, and this lift will take you to effectively to the hub area of the game. So I'll go through the lift. I've already opened it, and this is the thing, you have to kind of activate it and whatever. You can also jump down which side is it? Which side is it? One of these sides. There, just there. If you jump off here and onto that ledge, you get to go to kind of secret area where, first part of the game you see, you can actually revisit there later on for kind of like a second level, second level
I'm sorry.
encounter.
Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
So yeah, this guy sells miracles, and these are his miracles: Great Heal, Homeward, Force, which basically, it says what it does here. It basically pushes people with a force field around you. Seek Guidance, it's not very good. Heal, so basically his weapons or his skills for miracles are healing based and a little bit of force or elemental stuff. And use a talisman, not a staff, to use them. I'm not really interested in this stuff at all, so I don't really go for it. Over here is a pyromancer, which basically I had to save all these people in order to get them here in various
Oh, hello there.
areas. So I
I'm
found
pleased to see you
them, I
safe,
spoke to
as
them,
always.
and they ended up back
Provide the
here
materials I
at
can teach
Violent Shrine,
pyromancy.
which is the whole hub of the area of the hub of the game. And he's got stuff like, pyromancy based things. Flash Sweat allows you to sweat profusely to walk through fire and stuff for a limited amount of time, and there are certain items in the fire that you can only get by doing that, because you just die straight away otherwise.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.
Don't you dare go hollow. Alright, so I already am hollow, but yeah, then there's this guy here who's basically a smart ass.
What are you going to do?
Who's just
I've
really-
already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
He's just a smart ass.
How did that nutty sorcerer make it back? Unexpected. But I suppose stranger things have happened.
You could kill them right now. I mean, I could probably kill him as well, because I've probably got the strength to do it, but I'll kill him later on when I see the path. So this is the main hub of the game, the area. From here you can go that way, and that's how you'll get to go up to that castle that I was in before. Through there you go to another area. Well, through there you go this way. Yeah, you go through here and you see that lift that I just went down before. There's another area over here with skeletons and so on. Okay, up here is the skeletons, which I'm not particularly worried about, but they are actually extremely hard normally, and they will kill you pretty quickly. But of course, I don't care because I'm overpowered even with this weapon, which is quite significantly less than this weapon. So you hear that bell right now, there's a bell ringing. That bell signifies that someone else has just rang the bell. Some other player in the game has just rang the Bell of Awakening, which means they beat a boss, which is a massive, what do you call it, like a gargoyle boss. So this is unfortunate that this will kill him one hit as well. It just shouldn't, it shouldn't be that easy, and it isn't that easy normally. But yeah, then there's an area down here that you can go to. I mean, so you see that basically everywhere you see in the game you can actually go to, which is pretty good for level design and deep kind of exploration of everything. This is the catacombs, which is quite a tough area. And there's my friend Skeleton, who will not die unless I have this weapon. He keeps getting respawned. This time he got pushed off, I think, so he won't come back. No, there he goes, he's coming back. Alright, cool. I'll kick him off. There we go. Not sure it killed him, but it got him out of my way for now. So, yeah. But yeah, I'd have to go all the way down there, and I'm not going to go there yet. So I'll just come back up here. But yeah, you can see that there's quite a few places to go, and this is not, I haven't shown you the rest of it yet. I'll go back up here. And then I will go to the right. I'll go to the right. Okay, see that bird up there? There's a massive bird up there. If you get up there, then that bird will take you somewhere. Alright, so you've got to kind of get up there, and there's actually a hidden bird's nest. So there's this massive crow. I could actually hit him here and maybe kill him, but he will come back anyway, so it's not necessary to do it. Alright, so I'm back here now. And this time I'm going to go this way, which you didn't see before. So you can go down here. Down here is a lady that can't speak. She can't speak because she's got her tongue ripped out, but she helps you to make your flask stronger. Currently I've got +1. You find these items, Firekeeper's souls, and give them to her, and then actually reinforces the strength of these Estus flasks, as they're called. Alright, so now I'm going to go down here into the area called New Londo Ruins. I'll take the lift. Of course, I'm still hollow, as you can see. I could reverse my hollowing at a bonfire, but that basically means that once you reverse your hollowing, you become human, and then you're susceptible to invasions from other players. So yeah, there are people out there who play the game to invade you, and to try and one versus one kill you. Alright, so I can just hop down there, or I could go down the stairs. I mean, that's the traditional way of going down the stairs. There's an item here, no, I've already got it. Alright, so this is another area altogether called New Londo Ruins, and there's these insane dudes just lying everywhere, just going mad, effectively. See, they're just going mad. And they want you to put them, they want you to put them out of their misery. And they don't give you much souls. They're not aggro until you hit them or whatever. So right. So anyway, there's that. And if I go this way, this is another way to go, and it opens a whole different area. So you'll see all that down there. So all that you can see there is another whole area, which I'm not going to yet. And down here, there is another thing here. You go up the stairs, and you're going to go out to a completely different area, the Valley of the Drake, where there's these massive dragons that want to kill you. You can see to this side, there's another area in here, which is a completely whole new area and a big place to go under the ground, which is effectively where you want to go to ring the second bell of awakening, which will open that massive place where the guy's saying still closed. Alright, so you're going across here, and you go over here and you'll see these huge blue dragons that shoot, you can see them a bit over there in the distance. See those blue things? And see them on the bridge there? Yeah, so there's one right there, and he'll come after me, try and kill me, and he'll probably, I don't think he'll kill me. He could kill me now. Although, being a bit too cocky can get you killed pretty easily. See, I could easily have been hit off, and still kill me. He won't, but he could. And that is not as easy as I just made it look to kill them. Like, not at all. Alright, so around here, again, there's another area around here, and over there where you see a door, there's something, and on the corner here there's another door, so, yeah. Just wherever you see stuff, that's basically everything you can go to what you see. So, lucky again, I killed these very quickly because they're no problem to me anymore. But there's another bit in here. See, with yet another, whoops, that's a hole. So you're going to pull the lever and then get the lift. It's coming. Which gate? Oh, the big gate? No, that actually isn't a gate that you can open, but it's an area where those guys are. And this is, you wouldn't have even expected this. This is completely another weird bit, but it leads back to the place where we were before, which is in the forest, but another part of the forest. Right? So back to the forest in a strange way. I gotta go this way, I think it is. Up. Yeah. So we go up, and eventually I'm going to end up back at the forest. So yeah, there's a lot of kind of shortcuts or places you can go, but these are not normally opened. I mean, you have to open all these and find them and whatever. So you're not warping from place to place, but the game makes it easier for you if you explore, because you'll find shortcuts to go to each of the places and make it a lot easier than running around you know, the sort of long way to go. So I'm back at the forest, as you can see, but you haven't seen this bit of the forest before. And this is the part, see over there where that white thing is, that's where I didn't go earlier. So if I go up here, and I go through here, we're back where we were, at the garden. Start of the garden with our tree friends again. So continuing this way, I'll be back at Andre the what do you call it? The blacksmith. And there you go, there it is, back here. So what have I got? I've got 10,000. How did I only have 10,000? Oh, because I leveled up once, yeah. Alright, so there he is again. So, yeah, again, you can see that these are the ways to get back, but otherwise I would have had to have gone a very long way back if I didn't have the lift up here open. I would have had to have gone all the way, which was the way that I was going at the start of the game when I first started playing and streaming and stuff, and I'll show you this way. So instead of going through this church, see, none of those gates should have been open or anything either. Hey, take it easy. So you can still die from, like, even the crappiest enemy if you want to not be careful, you'll easily die. But they come out with quite erratic movesets sometimes. They'll start doing strange things and flailing their swords, like, you know, really quickly or whatever. There's this guy here, which I'm going to backstab. No, I'm not, because he's seen me. Anyway, so this is the other way around to where I was before. If I go down here and then up here, I will end up on top of where I was, down there. Okay, so there's that church entrance here. There's that church entrance, and down there's the gate from before. So I can just go this way, down, and continue down this way, and over the bridge, and drop down here. I could drop down here, it doesn't really matter. I'd take a little bit of fall damage, but nothing serious. And yeah. So remember, there down here is just where that dragon was before. Hey, easy. Hey. Right, so I can go in this side. If I go in here, or I go up here, actually there's a Black Knight, I believe, which I should probably kill. He's got to go. But he's extremely tough normally, so you probably wouldn't be advised to go up here low level at all. Because he probably will kill you straight away. There he is. I'm going to try and sneak up on him. Oops, no. As I said, it doesn't look like anything here, but this will be extremely tough for you to kill him normally. As you can see, here's a blood stain of someone who tried to kill him and didn't make it. Oh, he's coming back up, and he just got killed. So that's, yeah, the game shows you other people have died as well. Yeah, so it's an online game as well. Like I can do this thing here and put my summon sign down, and if another player is in this area and sees that sign, they can press on it, and then they can summon me. Right, so then I will be in their world assisting them. Alright, so here I am, back down here again, with those boots and the dragon once again on the top. I think he's still there. Alright, he's gone. Okay, that's good. But he will be back, just randomly, and we don't expect it. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of paths to kind of find where to go. I know where to go. So like, yeah, if I go through here again, and I end up through that door over there, the stairs that lead out up there is where I just went. Right, so that will be at that place where I just was. And of course, if I go up here, I'm going to see my mate the dragon again. You can kill him, but it takes quite a lot to kill him. My summon sign disappeared because I'm in another area now, so... And here I am back here, at the very starting point, or the point where I started. Now, as I said, like, if I went the other way, then I'd have to go... Yeah, I go up there, this ladder, and then I run to the church and so on, and then take the lift back. But ordinarily, without that lift, you have to go this way. And this way is basically the first way you'll go to find this area, which is the linear kind of progression. So you just go down here. And all these ladders that you see and everything, they're all accessible. Everything you see in the game is basically accessible. So, you know, if you see a bit of a place where you go, oh, it'd be interesting if I can get there, you can probably get there. Most likely, yeah, you're always pretty much able to get there. So this is the way that I originally came. It's the long way to sort of go back to the start. And that's where that ends up, and this will end up on the top of the thing. Here's the stupid rat again. Hopefully this is humanity. No, it doesn't. Okay. So if I continue this way this time, right, so I'll continue this way. At the end of this, because that wasn't open, you have to open that from the other side, and this is the thing about this game, okay, it doesn't open from this side, it opens on the other side. That's a really nice drop from the boss. So where did you get that awesome weapon? No, that Silver Knight thing that I just killed before, there's one in the forest and he uses this weapon. And it's kind of RNG, I suppose.
Oh, hello, dearie. You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me. Are you back for more of my moss, then? Plenty of it here, freshly peeled, just for you.
So yeah, she's crazy. You can get purple moss and all the other stuff from her. But what I usually buy is poison arrows. I don't know how many I have. I don't have any by the looks of it, so I'll pretty much spend all my souls for fun on poison arrows at this stage, just for laughs, because I always like them. And I don't really care too much about upgrading at the moment. So if you go through here, this is the other way to go back where we came from the start. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to want to get... Is it up here? It might be up here. No, no, well it's not there because they're broken stairs. I'll go down and kill that guy. I forgot where it is. There's this bit that I've not gotten to yet. Okay, so this is downstairs. Now, as I say, it is pretty big. It's a pretty big map, and this is not even part, you know, this is just part of this thing over, the castle part. So the castle is huge, and lots of different levels and areas to go to and all that. This leads to an underground area called the Depths. So yeah, you just continue, but actually if I go up here, oh, there's these dogs that I don't like. If I go up here now, I'm going to make it back to, well, that's a boss area there. I've already killed it, so it's not there anymore, but that would ordinarily be a fog wall, and you walk through there and there's a massive boss there. You got to kill him in that small room. And yeah, so I go up here now. This is all through another part to get to, you know, a different place, and these guys are pretty formidable usually. They're very dangerous. They can bleed you, and they can cause bleed to you, and this dog as well. Okay, yeah, they can cause bleed to you very quickly, and you just die from bleeding out. There's also, yeah, some other enemies that you gotta watch out for. I mean, I'm just slaughtering them without prejudice here because I've got all this high level stuff, and he's still behind me throwing knives. So I'm gonna die, aren't you? So anyway, yeah, normally would not be this easy, I can tell you. You have to go very slowly and very methodically. Anyway, so I'm going up here now, and this leads to another path. So I can either go up there, and that'll actually lead back to this bit where I was before. So going through here with these guys again. That's the other side of that first bit. See, there he is, that idiot again. And again, this guy needs to go. Alright. So yeah, if I went across here, then I'm back here again. You see what I mean? So all these areas kind of interlink, but you have to get those gates and stuff open, and usually they open from the other side. So if I was here at the start, this gate would be locked, and I try and open it, and it says it doesn't open from this side. So effectively you have to find where it is and go all the way down there in order to find out how to get that gate open. Which, you know, it's really nice when you do get it open because it's a shortcut and it's a lot easier to get around then. So there's that bit that I just did, and there's also this bit. So you can go through here, up these stairs. Right, so you go up these stairs and all the way up here. I'm going to find myself on the other side of that dragon, back to where I was before with my friend, looking at the sun, because he's insane and he's going to go insane. So there we go, see? So yeah, it is very, very interconnected. Oh, he's gone. Oh well. Now he's gone. Sad. I don't know where he could have gone, but yeah, he's gone. So now I'm on the other side of that dragon. So I'd have to run all the way there to get back to where I was. No, I just came through here, right? No, I didn't come through here. This is the other way. So if I wanted to go back, I'll go this way. There is ordinarily at the first start of the game, there's a massive beast here. This is a boss area, and he can smash you off the ledge there. But of course I've already killed him, so you don't have to worry about him. Here I think is my crystal lizard. There's a crystal lizard somewhere. There he is, and I already got him because I'm OP. So now I got 2 large titanite shards and 2 twinkling titanite, which means I can upgrade this weapon to +3, which will give me a lot of power. But in order to do that, I have to go back to the blacksmith. How do I do that? I can go a number of different ways. Which way am I going to go? That's the question. Hey, watch out. Okay, to get back to the blacksmith, for me... Okay, so yeah, I'm coming back this way that I went before. The easiest way would be go back to Firelink Shrine, the quick way, and then there's actually probably a quicker way than I'm going to do this, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to run through all these guys because I don't really care about them. So yeah, I'll find myself, remember, back here. There we go. Back here. Now I could go running in there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go all the way back here and go the first way. So this is basically the quickest, well, I don't know if it's the quickest, but one of the best, the quickest ways to get back to that, what do you call it, blacksmith guy. So they're all dead, see, because I haven't rested since I went through here last. So they're all dead. Continuing through here, I'll end up there. The old lady's over there. And we'll continue this way. I think this rat's still alive. Yes, he is. Again. So he still won't give me a humanity. Asshole. Sometimes they drop humanity. These guys are here. You can die straight away. There's a guy to the right with an axe. There he is. Whoops. Okay. And that guy throwing his fire bombs. He'll probably drop them. No, he didn't drop anything this time. Right, so I continue down here. I go back to the Firelink Shrine area, which is right there. He can jump off for all I care. Will he? No, he won't. Okay, this is a guy that I found earlier. You didn't see him earlier, but yeah, this is another guy that I
Well, you said myself.
found. And he sells, yeah, some magic spells and so on.
Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
And go through here, go back up here. There's my mate again, the Pyro. There's that asshole down here, the smart ass. Oh! I just aggroed him a little bit. Not that it matters. Just sit down here. So rest, probably. Is he?
Have you been to the ruins of New? Just head down the street. It's certainly worth a visit. It was once an... Unless the ghosts find you first.
Yes, the ghost finds me first. Alright, so anyway, I'll continue up here. Back up the lift. Past this guy again. No need to speak to him. Continue up here, through the lift, back to the church area bit. And go back to the blacksmith, and this time I'll upgrade this weapon to +3, which should give me quite a lot. But also, yes, but also the bonfires serve as save points. So if you die in this area where you last lit the bonfire, you will respawn at that save point, the bonfire. Now this can be good or bad depending on where you are, because it may be really difficult to get back to where you need to go to if you've rested at a bonfire. So sometimes people don't rest at the bonfire at all, and they just light it, but they don't rest at it. So you're resting at it like, well, you can't really see because I'll take all the drinks, right? Okay, so I took 3, I've got 3 left, but if I rest, I get to get again. So it replenishes my Estus Flask, yeah, Estus Flask repository. I will go here now to this guy, because I've now got the 2 things that I need to enforce this weapon to +3, I think it is. See, now it's not grayed out. It says Twinkling Titanite 2 of 2 needed. So when I do that, it will now be 318 damage, base damage, which actually two-handed is something more to about 480 or something. So it's ridiculously overpowered. I'll do it. I only need 2,000 souls to do it. I've got enough, luckily. And there you go. So now that's plus
Don't get
3,
yourself killed.
which
Neither
is
of us.
very, very strong. So, okay, so I'll go here and I'll have a look at it now. Okay, so it's 414 one-handed. And if I go two-handed, which is that, it should be around about 442. So that's pretty good. The only thing with this weapon is it's a special weapon that you find in the game, you know, from an enemy in a drop. It's a special, you know, weapon that already has kind of not enchantments, but you know, quite a high amount of damage. So you can't enchant it with any special like effects or anything. Okay, so for example, if I use this sword here, let's try using this one that I had before, the Claymore. That's not a special weapon, so I can enchant it. I can put on something like, what do I have here? I think I have like a pine resin. There you go, charcoal pine resin will apply fire to it for a limited amount of time. So now this is a fire weapon, which if you look at the damage on it, it does 337 damage just for a limited amount of time. It's about 1.5 minutes or something like that. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But yeah, it's very strong, and lots of the enemies don't like fire, so it's a good thing to have. You can also get lightning, you can also get poison, you can also get dark. Yeah, so there's a variety of different kind of spells. Now, this blacksmith can also enchant the weapon with that permanently. So you can have a fire sword, but what it will do is halve the amount of normal damage, physical damage it does, and give it half of the fire damage or elemental damage, whichever you choose to have. That'll run out. Yeah, let's see, that's run out already. Okay, so I'd have to go and buy another one of those things, one of those enchantment things to get it to do it, or I could speak to him and I should be able to modify the equipment. I can make a raw claymore, I can make a divine claymore, or I can make a, yeah, that's just normal turning back one. So I don't have the one which does fire enchantment yet. So yeah, I've got to find a special coal or whatever in order to do it. I don't need to do it anyway because yeah, I'm not pretty much not using it. I'm just going to be using my trusty old Black Knight halberd. And there's a Dragon King axe, great axe. There's a Gargoyle tail axe, which I killed a boss to get. So, and this one I killed a boss as well. So when you killed, where the bosses are usually kind of dragon-esque and they have tails. So if they have tails, you can cut the tails off while doing the boss fight, and if you successfully do it while killing the boss, you'll get their weapon, and then you can use their weapon, which is pretty cool. What else? I don't know. Yeah, the trusty Black Knight halberd is doing this kind of damage, so it's 318 plus 95, which is the scaling. So you see here at the bottom, parameter bonus is D scaling in strength and E scaling in dexterity, which means the more I pump into those numbers for strength, the more extra damage it does. So yeah, it's an interesting game. It is RPG-ish, but in a very kind of real-time way as well. I don't know, you'd probably like it. You might like it. You get into this kind of... Yes, other players can kill you. You don't see it now because I'm not human. So when I'm human, you'll be able to see them kill you. Okay, so yeah, when I'm human, okay, I'll go human. Alright, so I'll go upstairs here and go back to the bonfire and reverse hollowing, because currently I'm hollow, as they say, and you can see that by the face, Michael Jackson looking dead thing. So if I go to the bonfire, reverse hollowing, because I've got two of them, I can, if I've got at least one in that sort of zero there, I can reverse hollowing. So offer humanity and reverse hollowing. So it's got a bit of a sort of, what do you call it? Like a, I don't know, what would you call it? Like a philosophical sort of connection to it. So you offer humanity and reverse your death in a way. Okay, so now I'm done that, and it says humanity restored, which basically means I don't look dead anymore, and I'm not dead, but it also means, here it is, it also means, there you go, so he doesn't look dead anymore, does he? Alright, it also means that I'm able to be invaded by other players. Now, it depends on which areas you go to as to whether there's going to be quite a lot of invasions or not. Probably wouldn't say here there would be too many. I would say actually at the forest there's probably a few, so we'll go there. We'll go to the forest and I'll go into that forest bit. So now I'm human. You can see it's not blacked out anymore. It's actually white. So effectively, I'm human, and that means I'm able to I'm able to see other people to summon them if I need help, and I'm able to be invaded by other players. So an invasion is the opposite of a summon. It's basically someone trying to kill you in your world, and they're doing that to, oh, damn, they're doing that to pillage your humanity. Do you want to come out? Okay, and you too. Thank you. Yes, give me that. Give me that. Going to the bathroom. Alright, as you can see here, there is now, wow, this is Touch Dragon Remains, which is actually a covenant, dragon covenant, and if I touch that then I'll be invaded and I'll have to fight the guy. So I'll go down here instead, into the forest where I've been before, and I'll put my sign down, and that means I will now be able to be summoned by another player who needs help in this area. I have no network settings on, so there's no password, and there's some other summons. So if I wanted to summon people here, I can press that, and then I'll be getting that player in my world, or this player in my world, or whatever. Or this one is actually a an invasion. So if I choose to do that, that guy will attack me. Give you a little bit of a what do you call it? Okay, so I've been invaded right now. See? Now this guy's going to try and kill me. But yeah, the problem is there's already enemies in here that are like NPC enemies. This guy's trying to kill me. He probably won't successfully do it. Well, he might. Yeah, he did. Okay, so he killed me. But he killed me with the help of the NPC, because the NPC, he doesn't attack me because this guy's a... Yeah, I think I will. Nah, he killed me because the other guy, NPC, was against me at the same time, and I can't really do anything if that's the case. Now you can see that by dying, I lost my humanity, and I lost that other 0-1 that I've got down there. Now I've got one chance to go and get it back, and it's down here. There it is. See that green thing? That's my souls and my humanity. So I'll pick that up. So I'll get my 1 humanity back. Now I don't need to be human to summon, to make summons, so I'm going to just do it unhuman this time, and that means I can't get invaded. So I won't be getting invaded, but I will be helping people who are getting invaded. They got the amount of souls that I had, which was a measly 1,500, and they also got my humanity. So they get 1 extra humanity. There are certain clans and covenants and so on that, you know, basically want you to invade people and steal their humanity, and the more you level up with them, you get weapons or different special things from the covenants and so on. So it's quite a lot. The humanity you can get, you can find it around. You can kill certain NPCs that are evil, and effectively by killing them you get their humanity. So yeah, you find it as well. Sometimes it just happens in a kind of RNG kind of way, a random number generating way that you can find humanity as well. So yeah, there's a fair bit of, there's a couple of ways of getting it. Oh, I'm being summoned, you see? So here we go. I'm being summoned, which means I'm going into another person's world right now. See, being summoned to another world of a phantom. So I'll arrive in their world, where whatever's happening in their world, I'll now be participating. Which is the same place, except, yeah, it's someone else's world. So that's another player, and we'll bow to each other, because we do that. Now, I don't know what this guy wants help with. There's another guy coming as well, so there's probably an invader going after him. And there's another one. Oh no, they got invaded. There you go. Okay, so we've been invaded by someone, and there's 3 of us, probably one of them, so we'll probably kill them pretty easily. But this becomes fun, you know, this becomes quite fun. I mean, they're not hostile in this world because that guy's probably a member of the covenant of those guys. There's the blue dude. He's the evil one that we need to kill. I'll probably just give him a backstab. No, that guy will. And that may kill him immediately. If it doesn't, that will. Alright? Oh, pretty close. See, he's got very little health left. He could heal if he wants using the Estus Flask, but probably not going to get a chance. There you go. Dead. Alright. Away we go. And this continues over and over and over because this area is full of invasions. Basically the dudes that were there before, you see these guys here, right? These are NPC players, they're, you know, non-computer players, and they will attack anyone who comes to this forest because they're protecting the forest, unless you're a member of the Cat Covenant, which is up here. There's like a cat in here, and you speak to the cat, and then you become a member of their covenant, and then these guys don't attack you. There's the cat. I never liked the cat. It looks blue in my world because I'm in someone else's world. But yeah, obviously we're now heading to what looks probably like the big boss, which I don't mind sort of helping out with. We're more than likely going to go to Sif, the big wolf boss now. It looks like it anyway. Yeah, there we go. You can see ahead there's like a silver door thing. Someone else has just invaded us. Not that we're really worried. Oh yeah. He's on the bridge. Nice. Oh shit. Poisonous. Okay, fair enough. Not really gonna do too much. But he is a pyro, so there's that. Come on. No, I'm not gonna walk. See how much that did? It did quite a bit of damage to our compatriot there. But this guy could just run past him and go to the boss door, because that's the boss door right there, in front of us. And then the invader just has to go home, because, yeah, you're allowed to enter the boss without getting an invasion. This guy's going to be an idiot all his life. He's just going to sit there doing this, spamming this fire stuff. Dead. I'll kill him. There you go. See you around, bro. See you around. So yeah, I killed him. Everyone's happy about it. Now let's go to the boss. Actually, I think that may have been an NPC anyway. Alright, here we go. So yeah, we're going to the boss. This is the big boss by the look of it. And only the owner of the world can open it. I'll do that right. Yeah, Pyro Boy got wasted by the big Black Knight halberd. Alright, so we walk towards something over here. Oh, what's this about? Oh, hang on a minute. What's that big sword in the ground? Something around here that he needs to get. There's a ring here, I believe. So pick that up. Yep. I can't see it in my world, obviously, because I'm not here. I'm in someone else's world. In my world, I'll be able to see it. But I'm a phantom in this world. Summoner, an assistant. Alright, here's the big boy. He's a big boy. Oh, shit. See that? Look how much damage he did straight away to me. What the hell? Hey, take it easy. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. If I get a drink. There we go. Alright. Enough of that. Yeah, you're gonna die. Straight away. By my might and power, you're gonna die, dog. Oh, shit. He doesn't like fire, but... Ah, shit. I just ran straight into it. Quickly over there. I'm gonna go under. Ah, what? He runs around. So if I survive this, I'll get the points for killing him and I'll get humanity as well for helping someone successfully. We only need to hit him pretty much one more time and he's dead. There you go, he's gone. So now, I get the humanity. So I got 2 humanities now instead of just 1, and I got 20,000 souls, which isn't bad. So you can keep doing that over and over and over. Yeah, it's a weird boss, but I mean, we made it look easy, so that's the thing again. So I just start back here, which is where I was. And that's it. So yeah, that's a little bit of Dark Souls. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, Matt, and maybe you'd like to play it yourself. I don't know. It's an interesting game. I mean, I've made it look pretty easy here, but it's not as easy as I've made it look at all. It's a lot harder normally. Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks here. Boy, go forward. So now, I can definitely level up, but if I keep doing that, it's a real problem. Must be late for you, man. Yo. Alright, so I'll end the stream here, and you can go and have a look at it later again if you want, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, man, and happy to show you a bit.